Dusting off the law books and preparing for any credible complaints of voter intimidation. Today, the state attorney in Hillsborough County is warning it will not be tolerated. ABC Action News reporter Heather Lee is digging into your voting rights and the consequences of voter intimidation.
The state attorney says the penalties are very steep. They could range from a misdemeanor to a third-degree felony. He says they've already had incidents here in Hillsborough County, and they take them very seriously. No matter how many times State Attorney Andrew Warren thumbs through the pages on election law,
I notice something new every time.
It's why he's been brushing up on the code, violations, and penalties of voter intimidation ahead of Election Day.
Elections have been contentious in our country for more than 200 years. But I think 2020 is breaking the mold.
We've already seen what potential voter intimidation looks like in Pinellas County, when, according to the Pinellas County Supervisor of Elections, 2 people were armed and wearing security uniforms outside a polling precinct in St. Pete. Warren says they're also getting reports of incidents in Hillsborough County.
There have been situations in Hillsborough County where people have refused to leave the 150-foot perimeter, where people have been shouting things that were borderline threatening or outright threatening.
He says if you want to stand on a street corner and scream support for a candidate, that's within your right, but
yelling at somebody and threatening them, if you vote this way, we're going to do this to you, or getting in somebody's face and accosting them, that is not acceptable.
He also says you should be careful about what you say inside a polling place. Showing your support of a candidate with hats, pins, shirts, etc. is fine, but voicing it is not.
Ultimately, we'll make the decision whether or not to file charges, but that doesn't address the situation in the moment. We want people to understand what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
Now, if you feel like you or someone else is being intimidated or threatened at the poll, go ahead and tell an election official at that precinct. And if they feel that law enforcement needs to get involved, they will make that call. In Hillsborough County, Heather Lee, ABC Action News.